Welcome to the ceramics shop. Today we're going to talk about a couple different ways to make handles. First up, we're going to talk about handle makers. They might get confused with trim tools or just loop tools, but they have specific shapes and widths and thicknesses that are great for handles. The way you want to use these is you want this whole ribbon area to go through the block of clay. So you want a solid bit of clay. So you're gonna make sure your block of clay is nice and steady, and you're going to drag the tool through, and then out pops a beautiful handle extrusion. You can use any cylinder that you have to drape your extrusions so that they dry in a curve, or if you're looking for a more specific handle shape, we have these drape molds. Handle makers are available in a wide variety of shapes and sizes. Another fantastic option for handle making is a handheld extruder or a wall-mounted extruder. One trick for the handheld extruder is to spray a little bit of water down the barrel, and that way your clay will slide in a little bit easier. You want to choose your handle die. All of our handheld extruders come with one handle die, but we have 4 different sets of 4 different handles that you can choose from. You're going to place the die at the end of the barrel, and then with gentle hands, twist that end cap back on, and then you can simply extrude a length of handle. And just like the other styles, you can drape it to get a gentle curve, or you can use one of the drape molds. We offer 4 different handle die sets. Set 1, set 2, 3, and set 4. And the most classic way to make a handle is by pooling. So what you want to do is start with an oblong lump of clay, and you're going to use water to reduce the friction, and you're going to pool the clay into a handle shape. Now, generally when you're making a pooled handle, they will be tapered and they'll be thicker at the top and narrower at the bottom. But one thing that's important when pooling a handle is twisting the clay back and forth. I use the space between my pointer and my middle finger, and then on every couple of turns, you want to compress the outer edges as well, because we want all parts of the handle to be strong. Just making sure that all parts of the handle are nice and compressed. And then you are pulling with the same amount of pressure as you go down. If you increase your pressure at any point, you're liable to chop a piece off. So you just want to keep gently guiding clay down and narrower, and then you're going to go back and forth, and then compress the sides, back and forth. And when that handle shape gets to be the length and the thickness that you are looking for, you can use a knife or a needle tool to cut it off of the rest of the piece of clay, and you can drape it over a cylinder to help shape it as it dries. At the end of the day, the very best way to make handles is the way that works best for you. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel on videos on how to